Why aren't you attacking? You're afraid! Are you covering your face? This is a shield. I needed the transoceanic chunk. Paimon can't speak. That's awesome. Ah, you there. You look most reliable. Good night. Please help us. What happened? The evil minions of the fell dragon Narcissus have surrounded Petite Show. We must help her. Petite Show? Narcissus? Never mind these weird names. This seems serious. Let's get over there and lend a hand. Thank you. My name is Anne, a member of the Narzissenkreuz adventure team. Please come with me. Okay. Eek, get away from me. Is that the petite show you're referring to, Anne? That's right. Please help her. If you don't lead, I'm gonna get serious. Grrr. Oh, I was wondering how would I light this up, but I'm guessing I'm going to find like some seal with some ability that's going to allow me to light it up. Or maybe you're just gonna drain the water out of this place. Free someone of something or help someone escape from something. Oh! Hey! Can I? That's good. Let's just go in with the cryo team. Okay, so the bird is on my side.
Crush. Rack and ruin. Shake it and stir.
It's funny that the bird is on my side because I've spent the past few weeks fighting Oceanid a lot. And obviously facing off this chick thingy, hydro chick. So the fact that I'm now fighting with the chick, that's kind of hilarious, but okay. Ah, I'm saved. Wait, so Petite Show is a Finch? Petite Show is Petite Show. Paimon is Paimon! Regardless, it's good that you're well, Petite Show. Now let me introduce these two. Actually, I haven't yet asked you two your names. I'm a knight who looks most reliable. Oh, I think that's what he called me. Okay. And Paimon's is Paimon. Okay. Thank you, Knight Silwick, Squire Paimon. The thing is very twitchy. I thought there was something wrong with the animation. That's just how it behaves. Squire Paimon, attend to my weapons. Squire Paimon, my shoulder aches. She's not my squire, we're companions. Oh no, attend to my weapons. Gah, you've got it all wrong. Paimon's no squire, she's so his companion. Actually, wait a moment, your weapons need maintaining. Indeed, there's been a misunderstanding. We're companions, of course. And don't you get that twisted. Although I have indeed considered getting a squire in the past. Do you really want one? Seems like the journey has been pretty tough for you, huh? I see. My apologies, Paimon. I am Petite Show, a member of the Narzissenkreuz adventure team. If not for your help, I might have, well, Narcissus has grinded his subordinates with the aegis of 4 orthants, so our powers are unable to overcome them. That's how it is. So he created an enemy that he can't defeat. But with you and your companion on our side, good night, we shall have nothing to fear but fear itself. The princess will be pleased. One moment. Who's the princess again? Also, what is this adventure team of yours and what's going on with Narcissus? Is it Narcissus or Narcissus? I don't know. Narcissistic of me. Well, this is how things went. A long time ago, there was a kingdom of unparalleled gladness. The children and Princess Lyris lived happily together here. But later, the kingdom fell to the predations of Narcissus, a fell dragon who had designs on the princess and her treasures. Princess Lyris hid herself away in a high tower and entered a deep slumber. That is why we now name the kingdom Anapausis. Why? Pause as in pauses as in pause? Narcissus filled Anapausis with bitter waters. That which we just defeated was an evil born from those waters, an entity that oppose The Reconquista. This time we attempted to infiltrate this place and rescue the princess while the dragon was absent. However, we ran into a great many foes and ultimately we failed. But now that we have you and Parmarstein, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay. Moreover, we have a princess, a kingdom, and a wicked dragon. Tradition and the stories dictate that we must also have a knight. Yes, a mighty and righteous knight like you, Silwek. Well, I have defeated a dragon in the past. Paimon's not sure what you're going on about, but if it's dragons you want, so's beaten them before. Yep. Really? You have? More than once, in fact. Really? You're so strong. It is our great fortune to have met you, good knight. It seems that the time has come at last for the Reconquestia, and the Narzissenkreuz adventure team shall reclaim the realm and rescue Princess Lyris. Come on, Petit Show, let us do as we planned. First, let's get rid of this foul water. I'll do my best. Is the water level really going to drop? Is that what's going to happen? Alrighty. Huh. Wait, is the water level going up or down? It's being pushed up. Okay. All this water, is this some kind of oceanid magic? Phew, the defensive power has weakened. There will also be less obstacles for us to fight from here on out. Phew, this is so tiring. Anne, Silwek, let's go help my brother, Al. Your brother, is he another character? Well, Petit Show and I can't be the only members of the team. We don't quite think that highly of ourselves. We certainly aren't as strong as you or Paimon. Al covered our escape when we retreated. Now that Narcissus' power is waning, let's go help him. Well then, let's go.
Shake and stir.
No. What happened? What was that? I just pressed F because... Okay. What? Oh, is it shooting me? It's shooting me. Oh, I see. It's shooting me. I see. No, I thought I could just sprint through it and yeah, okay. Okay. Uh-huh.
Let's go, let's go. Shudder. Yeah.
Oh, my petite show.
Attaboy!
Eye for an eye.
Al. Al, you're safe. I was so worried. My dear Petit Cho, and you too, Anne. We meet again at last. In those darkest of days, I thought of you and drew strength to fight on from those thoughts. Thank you, noble warriors, you who have come forth to uphold the cause of justice. Why, had I arms as slender as yours, I would tip my hat to honor you. There's no need to be so prim and proper. It's just everyone in this continent or whatever loves performing. And introduce you and Paimon to Anne explains what happened previously. Okay. But why is a finch's older brother a duck? Why a duck, you ask? Are such definitions important? I have a supple body, an iron will, and webbed feet with which to tread water. Of these I am proud, and that is enough. Sure. And Petit Show is Petit Show. The sphere is in the shape closest to perfection, and the most complicated of all shapes. I am most proud of my sister. That's nice. Seriously, brother, what are you talking about? Actually, what is Al talking about? He means that we shouldn't dwell too much on details. I don't know, but it's probably not important. We, members of the Narzissenkreuz adventure team, are disparate indeed, but we have one goal. We shall save Princess Lyris, and we shall defeat the fell dragon Narcissus. Well said. The person I am now knows only that the one who stands before me is a noble and valiant knight who possesses the iron and will. The iron will needed to defeat Narcissus. This is enough for me. Usually, the mightier the will, the larger the form needed to be in its vessel. Okay, as it is in the case of Narcissus, this knight's stature is much like mine, and yet... Ugh, seriously, the first thing Paimon understands here was Narcissus. You're always going on about Narcissus this and Narcissus that, but what is it, really? Look up over Princess Lyra's tower. That is Narcissus. That hydro oceanid? That liquid oceanid? That wasn't there before the water rose. Isn't that just an oceanid? Good golly gosh, the fell dragon Narcissus. But that is the fell dragon Narcissus. Okay. The dragon who invaded the Narzissenkreuz kingdom, and its wings are very huge and frightening. They really have never seen an ocean before, but it's an ocean, isn't it? Well, Sokoma, you may have seen much. Well, then should a dragon look like? Well, if you're talking about the dragons we fought before, they'd be Liwaj Ejdaha, Sumerus Apep. I'm gonna go with Mondstadt Dvalin. What? Dvalin's a whole different story from Oceans. Dvalin's super blue, his wings are huge, and he can fly. What? That's exactly like the fell dragon. No, we've definitely met other dragons before. Like Sumerus Apep, a being whose true form cannot be grasped by humanity and who can summon all manners of servants. That does sound quite like Narcissus, instructable and a master of many servants. That must have been a grueling battle, very impressive. No, we definitely met other dragons before. Like Liwai's Ejdaha, who became the embodiment of primal energies and Liwai's enemy. I see, so it was a being as evil as Narcissus then. No, not at all. Oh, and how are they different? Narcissus representing primordial regression and aggression and aggregation and is our foe. Well, but Ejdaha's from Liwei. That's a huge difference, right? What are the odds that this dragon is also from Liwei? I never understood that in the first place. Categories are just a social construct. There is no objective meaning. Come on, that can't be right. How would we be able to communicate and understand this world otherwise? I agree with the knight here. Our category should not define our essence. Our purpose define our essence. At this time, we are the heroes challenging the wicked dragon, and he is the wicked dragon. This is insufficient. This must be what Al means when he says a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. Okay, like the references, man. This is precisely the case, dear Petite Show. Were you not called Petite Show, you would still be my dearest younger sister. So long as that's the tower your princess sleeps in, the one lurking atop the tower is the Fell Dragon Arcus. Is that right? No, I fear, as we stated, obviously, he is not here now. Okay, which is why we were able to win our way here so easily. That up there is dragon's hatred made manifest. Okay, that's so complicated. Can't just be an ordinary statue. Like, you know, Narcissus commanding his underlings to make an image of him on the highest tower so as to show off his greatness and force all of the people of the land to look upon him or something. Well, you actually make a reasonable point, Paimon, but if that was the case, then we should still have been able to see it even before Petite Show made the foul water disappear, right? Yeah, okay, but instead Narcissus' evil has melded with the waters, which is why his wicked intent crystallized into that image once the waters were drained. Is that seriously how it happened? The fell dragon is truly terrifying. My talents hurts just looking at him. Well, we have our knights, so we should be fine even if he is present. Yes? It's just a little dragon. That's our soul, Gloria. Let us move on. Then, with you by our side, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. I don't know why I'm channeling this guy, but yeah, I'm not collecting that. Jack. Jack. Thank goodness you're safe. As I thought, you were the ones who emptied the water out. Excellent, excellent. If I had hands like yours, yellow and white ones, I would be applauding already. Dear friend, please show some respect. Petite Cho is doing her best. You're right. I'm just doing a different voice for all the characters now. I suppose she has done nothing wrong ultimately. And forget it. The yellow and white ones here. Who are they? Yellow and white. Oh, yellow and white? You mean us? And who else would I mean? Does Petite Cho look yellower to you? Or does Anne? Hey, you blue frog. Alright, Paimon. Please don't be angry, Jack. This is the Night Silk and Paimon. Knight, you say. Then I suppose this Paimon is the squire. Oh my god. Just, guys, let it go. Can we be done with this conversation? Paimon is no squire. Paimon is a bard whose task is to record my adventures. Oh. Is that how it is? No wonder Paimon's such a good talker. Hey, you stop that, or a Paimon's gonna come up with a lively limerick to give you a licking, the likes of which you've never seen. Anyway, we're companions, alright? Companions, I see. Then you are not the same minor feudal warrior, not in the usual sense. Anyway, are you then some honorary knight? Oh, how ironic that you know that. One with a title that comes with little benefit. True. Well, so isn't alright, but he got it in Mondstadt heroically doing battle with Storm Terror. Ah, then you are a dutiful, capable warrior. Very good. In that case, welcome to the orchestra. Orchestra Jack. An orchestra? Orchestra? I don't. Is that some kind of musical trope? The name is merely an analogy for we weave resistance like an orchestra in our struggle against Narcissus as we seek to rescue Miss Lyris. Oh. That's right. Isn't Lyris a princess? Both terms refer to the same person, but leaving that aside, we should listen well. The title princess is a rigid, hierarchical term of address, a product of an oppressive system. It was a title whose merit is birth, not labor, or wisdom. That's true. Ugh, here we go again. If the universe was a more rational one, there would be no gods, no kings, and certainly no princes or princesses, nor would there be mystical powers that only a few may wield. Do you follow me thus far? There will always be those who desire special privileges. Didn't you put your name on your organization as well? This rabbit hole is not for me. An orchestra must have a conductor, lest no music be made out of a cacophony. Ugh, this sounds really deep, but it's also confusing, Paimon. But not doing anything all day while being able to enjoy delicious sweet madames is pretty nice. Is there anything wrong with that? See, if there are some who will reap the benefit despite doing no labor, then there must be some who shall have to do more to compensate. Like me! Thanks a lot, and sorry, Paimon promises that she'll eat less in the future, honest. This has been a very interesting conversation, but please allow me to interject, dear Jack. Good night. We may now begin discussing our next course of action in our rescue of Princess Lyris. Please, for God's sake, please. Silencing voices you do not want to hear. I see. Oh, traveler, come see the repression inherent in the system. Help, help. Al's repressing me. Come on. Al isn't doing that. He's a good person. He wouldn't bully you. Dear sister, please do not lose your temper over this. This is like an internet conversation. Oh my god, I just... Can we just get to some fighting? Please. Please. I've heard enough. See you around. Please, everyone, aren't we comrades? We've all gathered to rescue Princess or Miss Lyris after all. We count as such, I suppose. We shall cooperate, even though my final goal is to create a more beautiful world for Miss Lyris. Let us shake hands then, comrades. Ugh, no, no. Why did you have to do that? You have wings, I have wifey. If you think these apt replacements for hands, then we shall do, comrade. Okay. Shake hands awkwardly. If nothing else, they extend their wings together. Okay. Please get along with him, Al. Of course, dear sister, do not worry. We are united in one cause. Alright, alright. Now that the problem is solved. Problem. This is but manifestation of a deeper issue. Jack. Ugh. Okay, so what do we do next? Alright, I almost forgot that we were here to save the princess. Why? I was trying to think that I'd brought such capable help along just to let them listen to two boys squabble. As for the situation, ask Al and Jack to explain. I need a moment to cool off. Anne's having a tough time too, huh? Can I just go in, kill whatever monster is there, and just go out? Jack, you... Paimon, don't. What? What is happening to you now? Knock it off. We're going to start this all over again? Paimon knows. Anne told us that you could explain the situation. Allow me to speak first then, Honored Knight and Paimon. Concerning the tower before us, Narcissus has been unable to overcome it. As such, the princess is still safe. At the time when all seemed lost, the princess gave her greatest treasure to us, and that was the time that belonged to her. Okay. She gave you her what now? Time, you say? After she lost that time, the princess and the tower she dwells in both fell into a stagnant, dreamless slumber. In remembrance of her, we named our fallen realm the Anapausis. And what does that mean? Because it has completely stagnated, Narcus has also been unable to taint anything within. That's more or less our situation. What do you mean, more or less our situation? Firstly, how would someone give anyone else their time? But it's true, Princess Lyris did share her time with us. Narcissus would constantly plot to invade, but with the time she gave us, we became far stronger. For example, my brother Al can usually only defeat one foe at once, but with more time, he can vanquish 4 or even 5 at one go. A most vivid example. Thank you for your explanation, dear Petit Cho. Well, I hope you understand now. Yes, I understand. What do you even know? There's too much oddity at play here. Let's just leave this aside for now. Alright then, Paimon until he gets you. Narcissus has spent long years since searching for all the princess' treasure. Only its power can cause time in the tower to flow again, and only then will its locked gates open. Thus he summoned waters brimming with wicked intent to drown the kingdom, and created underlings unnumbered and many magical devices, whatever. All this was done to hunt the Narzissenkreuz adventure team members down and seize the treasure that should have been in our hands. Wait, should have? Before we had another older brother. Nay, in those terrifying days he took the treasure and fled alongside us, but he dissolved into water while covering us. I miss him so much. We were very good friends. I hate the dragon, even though I know that these feelings are not good, but I miss Nay. He was like a real brother, just like Al. We're sorry for your loss, but if that's the case, how are we supposed to say Princess Lyris? The treasure has sealed the tower, and it can only be opened again with said treasure. Well, when they, how do I put this? While they were consolidating our rear lines, what? We of the Orchestra Jack obtained some key intelligence that has allowed us to ascertain the treasure's location. Really, you have? Of course, it is right over there. Oh, okay. Huh? In the sky, as in the water in the sky? Before Nate dissolved, he used the last of his strength to purify a patch of water in the firmament. It was there that he hid the treasure. What an irony. It seems that Narcissus has gotten too used to looking down upon the citizenry below that he has not been in the habit of looking up, and there the treasure has been hiding all along. Nice. I see. Well, it does sound like something Nate would come up with. How do we get up there, though? Could Petit Cho and you know what's funny? This whole place was filled with water. I could have swam up there and, you know, just saved us all of this trouble. A very imaginative idea, but unfortunately impractical. If we go up there, we should find a small fountain full of magic. Options may open to us should we reach it. Are you feeling better now, Anne? Thank you, Paimon, but you need not worry. We must destroy 3 bubble formations set up by Narcissus before we head up. Those are underhanded contraptions powered by Hydrograna. Oh, Hydrograna. that can bombard intruders from a great distance. Perhaps you might have already seen one on the way here. Yep. And speaks true. The road ahead will be vastly more perilous if we do not first destroy those formations. Kate should have been in charge of eliminating them before we attacked, but it seems that he might have been smashed into C form already. Don't say that. We should be hoping that he made it. He is our comrade in the end, isn't he? In that case, our next task is the destruction of the bubble formations. After that, let's go to the small fountain and see what we find there. In that case, leave it to Sir. From the Petit Show and Al have said, from what Petit Show and Al said, that it seems like only his attacks will work. Oh? Paimon put you down. You guys have been fighting Narcissus and trying to save Prince for long, but just leave this bit to us. That's right, leave it to me. Alright, in that case, lead me the way. Ugh, finally. My throat is literally starting to hurt. Ah, nice.
Beg for mercy.
I didn't know what to do. Okay.
More
What?
speed.
Oh. Okay.
Look at you, Boozhound. Think you can bully me? Crush.
Royal Blade of Narcissus.
I condemn you.
Okay, defeating me is no great victory. I am but the wicked. Okay. Fine. Okay. Hit me. Oh, I have to move quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Where? Okay. Wait, I can't go in?
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, I can. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Beg for mercy.
Okay, so that's the second one. Third one. I assume I have to go somewhere first. Oh boy. Okay. That actually helps. That actually helps because then I know.
More speed.
Okay.
Ha, I'm here.
Okay. We're good. Okay, good. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna go all the way back. That's good. That's good. Okay. Hit. Okay. Okay. Alright.
More speed.
Okay. Whoa.
Shaken and stirred. Scratch. Diana special.
Gather.
Alright. Well, guess we won't be worrying about this mysterious bubble cannon anymore. Well, done, soldiers. Assembles. Huh? Where's that voice coming from? Does soldiers refer to us? Wonderful. It seems that Colonel Kate is still here. Let's go up and meet with him. Kate is a him? Okay. Ah, you look well. This is good. These two are reinforcements then. I'm just wondering one thing here, like, because these people are weird, these creatures are weird, and I'm just wondering, is this like a Beauty and the Beast thing? Like, these people are actually humans, and whatever happened to them caused them to turn into like hydro avatars or whatever they are. Is this what's happening? Are they supposed to be human? Because they have like very ordinary names. They have titles. They have like human like social constructs and hierarchies and stuff. They even hate it just like humans, some humans. So are these just regular humans and they've been cursed to live like this? I'm just guessing something here, but whatever. Um, these two are reinforcements then. Yes, they are. Halt! I do not wish to know soldiers' names. Well, okay. Amidst cruel battle, anyone can be turned into ruptured bubbles and scattered foam at any time. Knowing the names of the troops will only cast a shadow upon our final victory. Okay. I just need to know one thing. Are they the reinforcements you sought? Yes, but... Very good. Fresh hands will help us continue our suppression of the two remaining bubble formations. About the bubble formations. Next time, soldier, you will give your report first before asking questions. Yes, the formations are places of unparalleled peril, not to mention the three mighty subordinates that Narcissus has placed within them. Well, about that, we've actually cleared all the formations. What? You didn't say so earlier. Yeah, nobody listens, they just talk. We've been trying to tell you, but you haven't been listening. Colonel Kate. Ha 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 ha. Well then, it's good to see that everyone's well. So, and who are these people again? Oh my god. If you say Paimon is my squire, if we get into that conversation again, I don't. Kate's resistant front, so it was Jack's thing, but it's now Kate's thing. Ugh. Kate's resistant force. Are you guys the same thing as Narcissenkreuz adventure team? Yeah, there are 3 teams for now. We are now the same thing is how I would put it. Indeed, we have the same objective and plan of victory. It's only because I have more combat experience that I'm a colonel with my own force. What? We're as different as night and day. Why that, Jack? One day people like him will warp the very essence of our resistance movement. Oh, I see. Jack is against like the hierarchy and the like the royal system and stuff, while this guy is actually a part of it and he's a ranking officer and whatever. Okay. This is like the French Revolution, basically. Isn't the orchestra Jacques' goal to defeat Narcissus and save Princess Lyris? Sorry, Miss Lyris, aren't your goals the same? Aye, and there's the rub. He does not recognize her as our rightful princess. He is simply put a problem waiting to happen. Today he refuses to recognize her. What will he do tomorrow? Lead his orchestra to overturn the kingdom? So what do we do? Jack does seem like the sort of guy who might do that. That's an internal issue. Alright. Our goals are aligned. We're all doing this for Princess Lyris and the Reconquista, right? It seems like the Narcissus Kingdom situation is kind of complicated. Wait, about your team. We charged bravely into the bubble formation. Yes. Where's your team? We charged briefly into the bubble formation, and as for the rest, please don't ask. Yeah, Kate's got problems too. They're all gone. Or should I say water power? What's next for you? I plan on going behind the enemy lines to see what can be done. After all, it should be quite easy to go up there now that the bubble formation has been broken. I mean, I can't lose some new recruit, can I? This isn't a competition. Regardless, I shall return when the sun sinks into the sea. Victory in hand. Let us meet before the high tower. Wait, there is neither sun nor sea here. Since the bubble formations are gone, let's head to the little fountain. It's just over there. Okay. Mori. That's enough characters. Ugh. Oh, this guy doesn't speak? Woof woof, bad people? Oh, we're going to fight this guy?
I will have order.
Yeah. Wow, that was super easy. Silly dog, Mori, bad, they're good people. Wolf understood, give paw. You and Paimon shake hands with Mori. It's as difficult as one might expect of a dog made of water. Okay. Great, now we're all introduced. Don't attack them now, okay, Mori? Ah, so you're a dog. This makes much more sense. Does it really? How does Mori resemble a dog at all? Didn't I say that? What? Don't you go believing that purpose defines essence? Nonsense. And even if you do, Paimon won't. Ugh. But that's what Mori is, though. A silly dog. Whatever. If an oceanid can be an evil dragon, then a forest boar can be a dog. Alright? Alright. I'm a silly dog. Yes. Woof. And you've been a good boy, haven't you, guarding this place? So, is Mori a member of your team? No, he's his own team, of course. But a dog, a frog, a finch, a squirrel can join, so why can't a dog? Mori is Mori. Oh, hey, there's a woman there. Must protect the princess. Is that the princess? A long time ago, Mori played with her, with Princess, Al, Petit Chou, Ney, and Jack. Oh, he now speaks eloquently. But the air and water were later filled with the scent of evil, and everyone left. Only the princess remains, so I protect her. So that's Princess Lyris. Oh, that is the princess. Right. It was mentioned earlier that Paimon... it was mentioned earlier... I somehow, my brain like went to the word above that, and it was Paimon. It was mentioned earlier that the princess lost her treasure, which is why everything stagnated, so this is where it was. Problem solved. This is just a statue of the princess. She's still in the tower. Seriously? Another looks like it, but not really. Woof woof, not the princess. Nope, Princess Lyris in her tower. There are two princesses? This one's not real. Woof woof, not the princess? Well, try giving it a sniff. Sniff. Not the princess! No! Well, it's an understandable mistake. In this, Anna pauses. A boar is a dog, an ocean is an evil dragon, and the evil dragon turned out to be a statue. And a duck is and finch are siblings, and the squirrel is a colonel. Exactly. Paimon can feel her sense of what's real or not slipping away the longer we stay here. Well, let's not sweat the small stuff, alright? A dog doesn't sweat or like sweats out of their feet or whatever. Okay. Be a good doggy and descend the tower, then meet up with everyone. Okay, what about you, Anne? Well, meanwhile, I'm going to up with Soak to Paimon and reclaim the princess's treasure. I see. Okay, bye-bye. Use these bubbles. The princess would make these back when she would play with us, and they would fly very high up indeed. We would fly around in those bubbles touring the realm. That sounds like the trick those Hydro Abyss mages pull. Hey, don't say that about our princess's magic. Oh, wow, that could be a good observation. Whatever the case, we just need to sit in the bubble and take us up there, right? That's right. In the meantime, I'll do my best to control the bubble's direction. Okay. Oh, teleportation point. This wasn't on the map earlier. Wait! I want the... Okay. Weren't we just flying up into the sky in a bubble? Yes, we were. And we kept going up and up until we crashed headfirst into the water, right? Yes. Is there something wrong? There is so much wrong with this, but I doesn't even know where to start. Perhaps this is just one of the kingdom's magical aspects. You know what? Paimon's just gonna ask. The princess treasure should be around here somewhere, right? Yes, it is there, protected by a 3-layered seal, obviously. Where? Oh, you mean that? While that outer bubble is pretty big, the treasure seems inside to be a small chest. And it looks like there are some threads of flowing water connected to the big bubble. Yes, it seems the bubble formation here will not attack us. In that case, let us break the seals. We just need to guide its projectile to the bubble rings connected to the flowing that, then should transfer the force, projectile through the water, etc. Okay. Yeah, those bubbles are pretty scary. 1, 2, 3, looks like there are 3 strands of water. Once we deal with them, the treasure should be ours. That's right, it's in your hands, Paimon and Silvak. I get the idea. Okay, so first things first. Teleportation point. Oh, okay. Wait, that's it? I just needed to interact with something? I didn't need to rotate something to direct something? It just press F? I thought there was more to it. Uh... Okay. Once again, there's a wall. Okay. Oh! Okay. This combat system needs to be better. I don't know what or how, but it needs to be better. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Why do I have to do everything? Threes. Because of the rule of three, there's an ancient principle, so it must be right. Yes, everything is in done three. Next we need to handle this final ring. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yep. Alright. A luxurious chest. We finally found it, the most precious of treasures. It looks like a pocket watch, seems like it's not moving anymore. Well, it's been in water all this time, so it was broken down long ago. This is full of Princess Laire's precious time. Okay, let's go back to the tower and meet with our friends. You're back. Look at that. Colonel Kate and Mori linked up with us while you were out. We're back with the princess's treasure. Well done, soldier. You've made a fine contribution. The Resistance Front is proud of you. Kate, now isn't the time. Not so fast, Colonel. Circus to contact the orchestra, but not cannon fodder for some no-army name. No-name army. Your orchestra couldn't hold unless you wanted to name it after him instead. And what of your rank? You may as well give it to Silk. No, the soldiers bleed, while comrades steal the glory. This is quite ordinary. While you were whiling your time away, I was taking out the bubble formations in the waters above. If not for that, they would not have gained the treasure to EG. I've heard enough. See you around. Ugh, that's it. I'm done. Mori, get him! Whoa! Kate left him only to also be knocked by Mori. The altercation is eventually calmed by Anne Petit's mediation. Oh my god. Honestly. Mori is really reliable at times like this, you know, in some ways. Let's get to business, shall we? That's right. We'll get nowhere if we keep arguing, and the more we go nowhere, the more we're gonna argue. Let's have a speech then, Anne. You know, the rousing kind. No, no speeches. Let's just go. I approve of Paimon's suggestion. It is not at such times that an adventure team's leader should set up the plate, but I am not good at speeches, and can you really call me the leader? As surely as I am colonel, I affirm that you would be the best officer for this adventure team. My views on the title of colonel aside, we are in accord. I don't know much about leaders or glory or whatever, but if not for you, and if not for Sir Paimon, when we brought here, I don't know what would have become of me. What do you say? This is between you and them. Since everyone says so, you should just accept. Well, in that case, what should the leaders say in times like this? Let Paimon think, since we have Princess Laire's treasure next, we just need to enter the tower and rescue her, right? So you just need to encourage everyone to do just that before we start. Okay, Paimon, do you have any interest in being leader? How about you? Hey, you can't do that. Why not? If not for your strength, we wouldn't have made it this far. I'm not going to overstep on what's been... Wouldn't that make me Grand Master of Sorts? That seems tiring. Forget. If you do become one someday, don't forget to make Paimon an ordinary knight. Now that's a title Paimon can get behind. Whatever the case, only you can be the leader of this adventure team. That's what everyone wants to stop. So stop trying to push it off to someone else. We'll support you. Yay. Alright. Ugh, this leader business used to be so much easier. Ahem. No matter what the name of our organization is, we're all part of the Narzissenkreuz adventure team. We have a common goal to rescue Princess Lyris. Miss Lyris. Oh, or Miss Lyris, and we intend to save the Narzissenkreuz kingdom. Republic. Rah. Please continue, Anne, and restore the land and waters here to their original gleaming shimmer through the Reconquistia, so that the sunflowers may once more flourish. Am I not right about that? That's right, everyone, even Jack. We've experienced many battles and partings during the long years of conflict, and many team members who we once had no longer with us, but I won't forget the times we spent together. We'll always be friends. That's right, even if I'm our leader, I am everyone's friend first and foremost. The same goes for you, Colonel Kate. Jack, don't forget your friendship over differences in ideal and perspective. I'm super mature right now. Can we go? With Nighthawk and Paimon aid, we were finally able to obtain the princess treasure. Time that was once frozen will flow again, and we will rescue her. For that, I thank you. You'll always be our friends. I believe that our princess would also be glad to call you such. Okay, I'm done now. Nice. Alright. What do we do next? Well, now, I think it's time to unleash the treasure's powers on the stagnant tower. This way, its time should flow once more. Like this. Well, that was very simple. Okay. Whoa, my thanks. So now, unfortunately, I fear none of us know what will happen next. Why do you need an explanation of what us means? But since Princess Star has been unsealed, we should move as soon as we can, right? Right, you are, pretty Cho. Let's go. Yeah, because now the evil dragon, whatever, can, I don't know, infiltrate it, do something.
Think you can bully me?
Solidify.
Divine King of Narcissus? It says villain. It says just villain, like
Eye for an eye.
he's just so generic it says villain. Okay.
Shaken and stirred. Sketch. Look at you, Boomtail.
This is order.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Now it's two villains.
Rack and ruin. Think you can bully me? Eye for an eye.
Okay. I thought there would be some sort of like loop where we have to kill the same villain over and over until we figure out some sort of puzzle or something. But no. Okay. I'll need so many titles. The more uses the person, the more hats they need. Actually, they are mighty warriors who have caused so much harm during previous engagement. If the battle seems it was due to your great might. Okay. Sorry, our attacks can do nothing against these henchmen, so it's all up to you. Easy peasy. You know, where's the Princess Lyris? Doesn't look like there's any path ahead. To be honest, I didn't think this far either. Let's keep going up, shall we? How do we do that? Bubbles? Well, even if Vaiman could do that, that would... what would she do if she encountered Narcissus minions? And even if all the kingdoms that were up there, it would only feel like we found them if you were there too. Paimon makes such the lamest excuses for her ability to roam and such. Okay, go up, you say. Ah, I understand. We do, one and all, have a certain amount of power. It is all magic given to us by the princess, yes, but we can do some things with it. But if we do, we were all born from the same source. I don't see why you would be unable to understand and accept this. Has this not happened before? I know all this in theory, but I just hate these things. I don't know why, but I just do. Don't make such a face, Anne. We were born from the same waters, and we are only this way because we bound ourselves into different shapes using thin films to keep the princess's company. Coming together once again for her sake is not strange at all. Wait, what are you all talking about? As long as we forsake our forms and join together, we can produce greater magic. This way we can send you to the tower's apex. Wait, but if you do that, You need not worry, friend. We came from the same body of water, so giving up our forms is not the same as what you would call death. Pure waters can turn into creatures of all sorts, and such changes do not only go one way. Yep, even if we cannot adventure or fight alongside you, you can still progress together. Okay. Let's just do it. This is not our decision to make. Only you can decide what you eventually. Only you can decide whether this is your story. You're right. I'm giving speeches now. Give us our orders, ma'am. The tower seals have been broken, which means they can no longer hold us back. Every moment counts. All right. I'm counting on you all. Orders received. Leave it to us. Go to and make sure you save the princess. I leave Miss Lyris in your hands. In that case, dear Petit Show. Maury, Colonel Kate, Jack. Okay, bye-bye. Is this what happens at Maury's fountain? Our power is derived from the princess. If so resolved, we can manifest it once more. Ugh, pull yourself together and let's go. What's Alright. Why is it so slow? The water is formless. What comes from the water will surely return to it. I see something here. What's this? It's a domain. I'm not sure. To be honest, I've never considered what would happen after we entered the tower. Oh well, in that case, let us proceed. Let's see what's on there. Yes, we should be careful. We're the only ones the princess can rely on. Alright. Okay. What is that sound? Please, this library exists since long before we arrived. Their contents seem to be ancient dramas. Children often read books, but there is much they won't understand, so they'll often ask us to read the stories to them. In the books where there is an evil dragon, there must be heroes who hunt the dragon. If there's a maze, there must be a wanderer knight. The Reconquestia must come to pass, and the princess must be saved. And of course, a chime will sound, and the tale of the adventure will come to a halt. Yet, it will not end. There will be another adventure, and another one after that, until the children grow up and leave this place. And sorry, it fell from my memories and features into my mind. How strange. Well, as long as you're right, Paimon thought you might have been bewitched by Narcisse's magic or something. That might also be so. Well, what do we do next? Just move forward. Whatever the case, let's have a look around. Yep, first off, there's a door over there, but looks like there's no way through it. You two should be able to get across here, and it's night right now. You know, this will all be pointless if you don't come along. That's right. This style sticks out like a sore thumb. This might be some sort of path. Paimon doesn't know either, but let's go all the same. Oh, this is Act 2. I see. Maybe it's a puzzle. Maybe this is a puzzle. I'm just noticing that thing flying next to me was sleeping. Okay. So yeah, I have to figure out the puzzle. I guess let's just go here.
Over here.
Okay.
Step right up.
I don't know. Am I supposed to? No? Okay. So that's 2, and that's 3. Okay. Oh! Wait. I see what's happening. I see. I think, yeah, this needed the hydro element. I don't even see the like the icon anymore. And like collecting 3 of these achieved that. Okay. This is just to get over the idea of like having to walk it. Like, if you don't want to walk, you just use this. That's a fall shield of Narcissus. It seems like some sort of seal. Fell shield of Narcissus. Okay. That name does fit our adventure up until now. This is the center of the world. The castle where the dragon lurks. Center of like this part of the world, or like literally center of the world. That would be weird. The castle where the dragon lurks, the tower that imprisons the princess. Sometimes it is the lost ancient city of Yith, sometimes Arcadia, At times, it is even golden Hyperborea. Here, many untrodden realms have been conquered. Here, many heroes have been defeated. Heroes have defeated evil dragons. Okay. This is the place that brims with magic, and I was never really able to understand it. Children could see through a stone wall the imaginary griffins that whirlwind free in the distant cloud-filled skies. What are you talking about? These four pools would, in different adventure tales, be the four seas and sometimes the four cardinal realms of the world. I could not understand these things either, but to accompany the children on their adventure, I play all sorts of roles. Are these more of those suddenly emerging memories? Yes. Anne, are you alright? I don't know, I feel very strange. These memories are so beautiful, but terrifying too. Look at... oh, look there. Oh, there's a sword. Atop the small fountain, that is the holy blade of Narzissenkreuz. Okay. Is it really? It looks, kinda cheap. Behold, Paimon, the holy blade. It's like that time with the sword of brilliant valor. Okay. Seriously, it's just a shabby wooden sword. Still, with this sword in hand, Paimon bets the kids sure felt like invincible heroes, ready to take to the skies and do battle with their enemies, huh? Appropriately shaped branches and drawing poles could also, in the right tale, be the holy blade. Okay. But she, one day, a certain... I don't understand the sentence structure. But she, one day, a certain woman, brought several wooden swords for the children to play with so that drawing poles would stop being used in fights. Oh, I see. And who was that? I do not know. It must have been someone who once lived here. Yes, it does seem like the kingdom was once a lively place with all sorts of people in it. When you think about it like that, the holy blade must have been very important. A normal sword can cleave flesh, but the holy blade can cleave spirit and will. Okay, as such, even in previous dragons and former illusions are no match for it. If the story of our adventure team is to reach its end, we will need the blade. Is it really that powerful? It just looks like a cheap wooden sword. Just take its holiness at face value. Sure, if you say so, but it doesn't look like we can reach it right now. Let's continue exploring. Maybe we'll find some way to break this magical bubble. Oh, there's an enemy over there. Interact. Wait, you didn't see me? You really didn't see me? Okay. As little damage as possible.
Now disappear. Surprise!
Bombs away!
It hardly did anything. Is he pointing? He's pointing!
Go!
I thought his hand was like, you know, this, like... Okay. Why aren't you attacking? You're afraid. What is this? Are you seriously afraid? Hold up. You're afraid! Is he actually... Are you covering your face? Oh, you're cover... Oh, this is a shield. Okay.
And
Goodbye. No. I thought I was gonna, like, quickly defeat him, but it's actually taking longer. I needed the transoceanic chunk. I'm preparing for a lot of characters, so what if like this guy was an indication of something that I'm going to eventually meet, and like the more I kill of these guys, the worse it's gonna get. Like a boss fight that's gonna have all of the souls I murdered. Oh, hello.
Gather.
Hello.
shudder. Beg for mercy.
Attaboy!
Rack and ruin.
Oh, a chest.
What
Oh.
do we have here?
Apparently that door wouldn't have opened if I had done this chest. Okay. So yeah. Once again, areas that have absolutely no use. Oh, okay. Well, I could have walked. Whoa, above formation. Would there be above formation here? Oh, whoa. I forgot what it does. This weirdly looks like Mondstadt's church. It looks very familiar.
More speed.
Okay. There we go. Fight? Oh. Why is there a bow formation here too? Was this meant to prevent invaders from kidnapping the princess? Yes, that is the case. Also, we ran into some enemies earlier. Didn't you say that when Princess Lyris gave you her treasure, the tower stagnated and even Narcissus could not enter? There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense. What's going on? I don't know either. I never thought about what would happen after we entered the tower. Also, this place feels very strange. I don't understand. I should never have been here before, but I find myself recalling feelings, many things. Do you do not feel it? No, we've never been here before. Well, do you know what this place, do you know what place this is, Anne? This was the assembly hall of the Narzissenkreuz Institute. The children would study here normally. I remember now. This was a lovely place. There was no sunlight, but it was always lively here. Is there no sunlight because we're underwater? I don't know. The children were all of different dimensions, some of them as different as the two of you, but here they would study together, listen to tales of the Hydro Archon, and to tales older still. Dimensions. I mean that some children were very small and some were somewhat larger. Are you fat shaming the children? Hey now, Paimon might be small, but she's got a big heart. Anyway, what about the princess? Was she a child too? Would the children hear stories about her? I don't know. Huh. Why does Mom get the feeling that the story started drifting away from the princess ever since we teleported here? Oh, this place must have something to do with her. We must be able to find her at the end of this road. She will be happy to see us. Well, you're the local. Paimon trusts you. I've said it since, like, the Act 1 of the Archon quest. I have lost all trust for the people of Sumeru. Like, I don't trust any single
More speed.
one of them. The list of Fatui that are becoming our friends is increasing, and this is already ridiculous. So yeah. Well, let's continue on. Prince is still waiting for us at the end of the line. Okay. Elevator. Oh! I do hear a sound of the sound of the bell. I don't want the thing to end that quickly. Once again, a chest that I have to open.
What do we have here?
Green feather. Is that's Oh, I thought it was an artifact. Is it not? We're back where we started. Dizzy. There are so many books here. Okay. Deja vu, perhaps? Didn't we... I think... when we first arrived here, we went through the same dialogue, right? Deja vu, perhaps. Huh. You know, Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet, but haven't these things happened before? Yes. There will be another adventure, and another one after that. You mean 4, because there are 4 doors, and yeah. So another adventure, that's 2, and another, that's 3, and another, that's 4. So even though the prince waiting for us at the end of the road is just a bunch of connected loops with no real end, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road. Huh. Do you have an idea? Let's go over what we know first then. We know what we know. Any thoughts, Anne? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about what happens after this. Then let's take stock real quick. Okay. Have you noticed anything, Paimon? You asking Paimon? Hold on a moment. First, the paths here have been connected such that they form a ring, right? In that case, there'd be no getting out. Okay. Except that we were able to get on these paths, so there should be a way off of them. There has to be a point from which we can break through. There's a literal domain door behind us. We can go through that. What do you mean we can't get out? Next, we saw that super powerful sword or something. Yes, the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz. It should be a key item in some way, and why do you think that? Well, it looks like a wooden sword, but it was inside a protective barrier. Would all that trouble be necessary if it wasn't important? I don't think we need to get that sword. Was there any other notable thing? Paimon can't think of anything at the moment. But that said, this style sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Again, deja vu. Paimon didn't just make one up, by the way. When we passed this way before, it did feel weird how this tile is not connected to the others and how it has a different pattern. Okay. It could be a trap. That's what I was thinking about as well. I mean, we stepped on it. Guess Paimon's just as smart as you are, eh? But you really do have an impressive mind, Paimon. As for me, my head's a mess. I can't get my thoughts straight. Don't beat yourself up too much. You're being assaulted by strange memories in this place. Anyway, let's think if we can get out this loop based on the stuff we thought of earlier. You know, the one thing of note here is now there are 2 of those hydro things. Okay. So, are the areas going to be different or are the enemies going to be different? Okay, it's the same area with the same sword. Oh, I do have... okay. Jabberwock's Holy Sword. Is it of any kind of holy sword bears a special meaning in a certain story? It really is a wooden sword. Okay. I thought I could wield it. Wait, what's this? What? Did I miss something? Is that a door? Oh, there is 2 of them now. Once again, they're not attacking. What if I do this? Nothing. Just holding up their shields. Nothing, huh? Okay. Well, I'm sorry guys. I really need the, what's it called again? Transoceanic chunk. I really need them. Alright. They're gonna gang up on me and kill me. I know. Oh, there's 2 of everything now. I see.
Stabilize.
Can't handle your drink.
Let's roll.
Okay.
Vengeance will be mine.
I don't think I
More
need
speed.
to go so hard on them. But yeah. Transoceanic chunks and pearls, yes, thank you.
Alright. New toys for the
Oh,
boys.
I can't activate it while I'm in midair. There's 2 of them now, but they're already been opened or whatever. Okay. Wait! Please! How do I... okay, this is why this exists, right? Yeah. I messed up. I think I wouldn't die if I stood here, right? Or just... yeah, yeah.
Can't catch me.
I've tried this once upon a time in Sumero. There was this one area under a pyramid that was just full of like floors and elevators and stuff. Paimon's kinda dizzy. There are so many books here. Someone wants this tale of adventure to never end. What if I don't pick this option? What are you on about? You know what? Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet, but haven't things happened here before? But the future of a story that constantly repeats will never come. But we must keep moving forward. Yes. Waits at the end of the path. Oh, Paimon knows. The last time we were here, you said, "Oh, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road," didn't you? There must be a way. I mean, Anne said it 4 times. Oh, hey. Well, 10,000 Mora. I mean, I'm probably gonna be stuck here for the rest of my days, but at least I have Mora. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. What was I thinking? Walking. Once again, no content in all of these halls. And 3.
Order guide you. Attaboy!
Shudder.
Okay.
More speed.
Sorry about your friends,
I
dude.
condemn you.
I condemn you. Okay, so next time is gonna be 4, right?
Solidify.
Look at you!
Why? I feel like
More speed.
my flow is broken. Something's wrong. Right?
Think you can bully me? Shake your hands!
Stabilize.
Hold up. Let me see if I can get them closer to me.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost.
Okay.
Rack and ruin.
There we go. Everything is green. I hate that.
I can put these to good use.
Oh, a domain door. Can I not go through it? Like what happens if I go here? Whoa. I know. What if I just go through here? I think it's gonna be just a regular loop, right? You hear the sound of a bell? Dun, dun. Oh. Wait! No! They're different floors? Okay, I am so confused right now. I didn't realize that we go through different floors. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, just for the sake of not breaking the flow of the quest,
More speed.
I don't think it's gonna differ, but just in case. Okay. Okay, back to the very beginning. Oh, don't tell me I messed up. I shouldn't. This is the first loop. Okay. So I have 2 of them now. Yeah. The Holy Blaze ours. It was already ours. But once its powers are awakened, it will become a destructive and invisible weapon. Okay. Can you feel its power? Ugh, unlimited power. This really is just a wooden toy sword. Come to think of it, Anne. Why did you mention that the Holy Blaze was originally a wooden sword that kids played with? That's right, when the young heroes from the Narzissenkreuz adventure team would pick the sword up, they would become able to defeat all foes in their tale. Are we living out, like... I mean, it's kind of obvious from the beginning with all the different weird characters, but this is a kid's fairy tale. This is a manifestation of a kid's fairy tale. That's why it's a wooden sword. Let's just take this short, shall we? We know... who knows, it might come in handy later, and if not, we can take it as a souvenir. So now we have 2 of them, right? Is there any difference? It belongs to no one. Jabberwock's holy sword, holy blade of Narzissenkreuz.
More speed.
Okay. Yeah, there's not gonna be anyone here. Let's see, how many floors are here now? If, nothing. All of them are closed. Oh, I think I messed up. No. I didn't mess up. I know what I need to do. So this is the 3rd loop, and I guess this is the first loop. Right? So here should be something new. Maybe. Or this. Okay. Paimon's gonna do, there's so many books here, we already have the Holy Blade. What are you on about? Wait, you really have it? When did that happen? Oh, wow. You know what Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet, but she remembers that she came before? It's time to enter the next part of the story. But we don't know what will happen next. Well, Princess Lyris waits at the end of the path. Okay. Do you believe that? I do. Yes, that has to be true. Apart from saving the princess, apart from that one wish, I have nothing at all. I'll do anything to fulfill it. And in that case, let's do it for this. Actually, let's do this to achieve your goal, Anne. Okay. Believe in me and Paimon. I am your knight, after all. I do not wish to... I don't want to finish this journey, after all. I do want to finish this journey, after all. Oh. I am your knight, after all. That's right. We're here to help you, and we're your super reliable helpers. You've got to believe in us. Also, the princess is waiting. Yes, I believe in the two of you. I feel like at some point we're just doing like a Mario reference where, you know, your princess is in another castle. See, the thing is, I see the yellow circle on the minimap, so whatever we have to do it there. This was the second loop, right? Yeah, that's the second loop. Okay, what if we enter the thing here? Oh! Hello! Okay, nice. Okay, we went down further. This is first loop, second loop, third loop, sure. Looks like the path leads downwards rather than forwards. Yeah, I mean, this is a really long descent. It's kind of ironic that we went up and then we went really down, but I guess a domain has different, I don't know, coordinates or whatever. It's so creepy. Don't worry, Anne. It's reliable and really good. The wing glider. Paimon knows you're worried about that. What might come afterwards, right? Well, don't be. A real adventure is not only filled with challenges, but also with unknowns. The most important thing is to come back from completing those challenges and unknowns in one piece and gain something in the end as well. Isn't that right? You did say that the princess lies was just... You've come this far. It would be a shame to give up now. Like, all my replies now have nothing to do with the princess. Like, I keep choosing the options where it's like, we're just gonna do it for the sake of Anne. True. Paimon, however, keeps mentioning the princess, though. You're always powerful and you are so kind to people. And ding ding ding, we have a winner. In that case, let's go Ad Astra Abyssosque, as Catherine always says. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. This... Hold up. This is a boss fight. This is a boss arena, so... I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, but... I'm just gonna switch teams real quick before I regret it. Paimon feels like something should happen right about now. Boss fight. I feel it too, and I've been frightened ever since we came down here. No need to worry. I'll protect us no matter what. Of course I will. Yes, I believe in the two of you. I just don't know what we'll encounter later. We'll take anything as it comes. Still, best be prepared. We might be in for a battle with the Narcissus for all we know. Oh, yep. I felt like there was some sort of like force field arena something.
Solidify.
We have not fought an oceanid, like directly an oceanid, not its minions, in a very long time. Can we get, like, can you get to my level? Okay. There we go. Thank you. Is this gonna be a permanent boss fight? So, why did we beat Narcissus here? According to what we said before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. But this space is not within the tower. Good point. We teleported to a different place from the tower. It's a domain. It's kind of like a domain. How did that happen? But if that's the case... But how? No, that can't be true. The princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. Was this a diversion? If she isn't, our adventures, their meaning, Al, Petit Show, and the others, And but we did take out the biggest threat in the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Paimon. Thank you. Thank you both. Anyway, the story's not over. Yep, look over there. There's a place we haven't been to before. Maybe we'll find more clues there. Chest. Okay. There's tons of resources here, sentries, and yeah, but I know how long it takes us to go through it all. Rather aged records. Decided to incorporate the Institute for Raising Orphans and the Children of Criminals into the public welfare system. Considering the ruins of a previous civilization upon which it is situated, it shall be named the seat of director. Wait, what? Well, what will it be named? Did I misread? Okay. The seat of director was established in honor of the Hydro Archon's great virtue and has been taken on by a gentle-natured oceanid. The title of vice director is to be taken up by one who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. Okay. Did I? Oh, I can't read it again. Okay. I have no idea what any of this means. What is this? Can we actually, like, use the camera? Okay. If we get this, and we do this. What is that? Is this a castle, or is it just like a house? It's unclear. And it kind of looks like there's an ocean in there, but anyway. Rather aged diary. Linking up with Ingold, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some way towards solving the dispersion problem. This situation is no place for professional feelings, but what person can lack them completely? I can only hope that they aren't treating my dear old Sponsian too poorly, or let it rust in the harbor. So it's a ship. I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. I hope all goes well. I still want to watch the doe rise to the sound of play outside the window. I still want to watch them grow into fine adults. I feel like this is gonna be about like sick kids who have terminal diseases and they all die, and we're just talking to their spirits. It's gonna be super sad. I just know it's gonna be super sad. 1 serving of flour, 1 of sugar, 1 of melted butter, 2 of eggs, a large amount of milk with which to make foam. Are you kidding me? What exactly is a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same as 5 at 540 degrees. Yeah, 9 women can give birth to a baby in 1 month. That kind of thing. Rather aged certificate. The duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she will establish with these children going forward. So they joined the military? What? The Navy. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. Okay. So they were children and now they're in the Navy. And I guess they created some sort of orphanage. That first diary said something like that. Rather aged research. I mean, they all sound like a diary, but whatever. According to the ancient theater and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the documents and folklore discovered within Petrichor, the research team from Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that... Okay, you're doing this on purpose. So it looks like it was said. Over where? Oh yeah, the photo? Yeah. There's a book here too. A picture book. It suits you, Paimon. Well, that's because Paimon's unique sensibility. That's because of Paimon's unique sensibility, you know? Picture books just speak to her better. Okay. This book gives me a strange feeling. Okay. Let Paimon see. A long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lyris. Oh, it's a story. It's a kid's fairy tale. Okay, and yep, she's our main character. I don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Wait, what? Is Anne reading? Okay. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Pam's going to continue. Ahem. Oh, come on. It's just a story. There's no need to be fussy. Anyway, a protagonist needs a antagonist. An evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings, though. He sowed destruction across the land with the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. Flames. He's an ocean, but flames. Okay. His great wings turned cities to dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ash. At last, only the princess's realm remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus' plot to destroy everything could not succeed. So, in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain? This is kind of weird. This started like a storybook, but also feels like it isn't. You've got the bigger brain here. You have a look. Okay. Oh. What's happening? I teleported to the land of the fairy tale, didn't I? What is this place? Yep. Somehow I knew that would happen. Okay. This is the real Anaposis. Okay. So this is the place. Act 3! Wow, we haven't been doing this for even 1 hour and we're at Act 3. Like, Act 1 took over 2 hours to complete. Huh? It's not moving. Paimon wants to say that the book's content were really weird, but it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Okay. Children should be able to play under the sun in the grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place does feel pretty comfy, yeah. Paimon feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. One mystery follows another. Never mind that, this place really nice. Gotta be Princess Lyra's garden, right? Say, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? We can eat tasty fruits, plants, lots of sweet flowers, and we can invite our friends over as guests. We could all live together happily. What do you say? Let's put a pin in that for now. That's true. We gotta help Anne find the princess first, don't we? Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? Sound like someone singing over there. Okay. I'm just gonna explore the area for a while here.
More speed.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything that we could do. What if I've used like a bunch of characters like Zhongli, Geo MC, to kind of climb or see like the highest spot I can go to. Like if I can get the Wanderer, for example, I can probably get as high as possible anyway. Okay. So this is the highest spot. Yeah. I mean, even if I get the Wanderer and reach one of the walls, I don't think it's gonna be climbable. But yeah, okay. Where is the girl? Oh, that's her. Plunging attack. Okay. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Hey there. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come sit, snacks will be ready soon. Okay. It's gonna get weird. I don't like this angle, I don't see anything. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Why did you move forward? The auto is not on. And I didn't click. Okay. That is so weird. Hold on, let me see if I can... I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea, didn't notice. Come sit. Snacks will be ready soon. Okay. I just read it through the stream here. Yes, and ours are very good. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It would be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why are you... A fascinating combination, are you? A handsome young man, a small little oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Silk. Anne can't even see her. Is it just Paimon, or does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. Ah, and this oceanid is our friend Anne. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Marianne. Oh, interesting. My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Marianne. So is the tiny oceanid, is Anne a manifestation of Marianne? Or like maybe this Marianne human is fake while the oceanid Marianne is like a previously converted or deconstructed Marianne. I don't know. It's gonna suck in a moment. Well, we're... Actually, Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the Fell Dragon Narcissus and then we ended up here somehow. The Fell Dragon Narcissus, say? That must have been a frightening foe. Not really. My, I've heard the Narcissus has hurt many and has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Oh, so you know about him too. Great. We're from the Narcissan Kingdom. I'm not gonna pronounce it properly. Anyway, Narzissenkreuz Kingdom, and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where we might find her? Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. In that case, Anne, is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here for a long, long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. Your princess is in another castle. Yay, Mario reference. Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about about that princess and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with any such person. On the flip side, you do quite look like a prince from a distant land. Ironic. You hear the sound of the bell? Oh. So can we eat now? Is that the bell? Yes, that's the signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords the moment they heard this bell, and they would come into the hall to have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it's best to follow the rules all the same. This is creepy. They'd be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Thanks, but I'm not hungry at the moment. She's gonna get upset by that. In that case, your share's Paimon's. Okay. Paimon happily digs in, and you watch her enjoy the snacks. You find yourself feeling a little peckish too. How were they? Well, they were great, although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low-sugar diet or something, Marianne? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them, so I'm not sure if they'll taste all that good. What? Oh, don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now. Well, in that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. Alright. I figured I figured you were gonna like tell me a story or something. We're just walking. This is a flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I do not see a single flower. Oh yeah, those yellow things. Okay, fine. I've heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. Okay. Sound like the basil, like this basil is pretty smart. In fact, we must get rid of the pest from time to time as well. I don't like where this is going. It feels like it's going to be some sort of metaphor and I'm the pest and they have to get rid of me. Like, it's scary. And Paimon is just reacting to whatever. Like, she doesn't have a thought of her own. She is very capable indeed, making snacks, caring for flowers. She can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. I have been caring for the flowers here all this time in the hopes that some friends might come and I might show them how they have bloomed, and well, here you are. Well, it's a shame that they aren't in bloom right now though. Well, we just need to water them and they'll be fine. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To the halls of sea-born foam to watch the sunflowers bloom. This one didn't rhyme that much. As the drops of water stain the soil of the garden black, the sunflower springs from earth, grow quickly and bloom. Oh. Aren't they beautiful? That was quick. Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival, they were so excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. Huh, so that's how it is. Nature really is amazing. I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Do you like them, Anne? they're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I knew you would. I love them too, after all. You're from a very, very faraway place, aren't you? What sort of flowers bloom there? Describe the flowers your sister wears in her hair. Ah, those do sound like flowers, but I fear they will be hard to find now. Then let us speak of other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine and I've never gone elsewhere. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. I heard from him that there are many flowers there that can't be found here. Okay, those that grow on cliffs, ones that only open at night, some even grow on cacti. Oh, I remember the ones that grow on cacti. I think the red ones, right? They were red. Cliffs, violet grass, ones that open at night. Was there such a thing? I think there it was something in a mission. I think that was a flower that opens up at night. So we needed to collect it at night, but I think it was just that one single mission. Anyway, haha. And that's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine and had to give me a separate explanation. He was always the serious sort, and he was the smartest of us when we were going. Who are we talking about? Did she say a friend or a brother? I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Mondstadt's dandelions come to mind. Dandelions? Oh, do you have any of their delightful seeds with you? Well, we might. Dandelions, dandelions, bloom, bloom, bloom. Dandelion seeds can indeed be found on Paimon. Mary Ann happily plants them in the soil. Yes, what sort of flower is a dandelion? I honestly don't know. Paimon thought you knew. Well, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds in them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along with the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such a flower existed, but I have heard about something similar. Ooh, what sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but it's a story about water. In a certain place there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples. Droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. This is like what an oceanid does, right? But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, reminded me a lot of that story. A flower that was once united as one would be separated would bloom, and each piece would become itself. Ah, but a single drop of water is weak and will dry up easily. Together they will be strong, and yet there will be no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? This has turned a little bit philosophical, I think. They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. It's apples and oranges. Like water and dandelions have different properties. I don't know what to choose. They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. I suppose, yeah. Just stay in the middle. Can they really? I think I understand where you're coming from. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to Al, Petit Show, and to others. To help us, they melted into one, turned into that big bubble. Yes, I still remember. Oh, Anne, right. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Ah, yes, I can take you to see our dog. I didn't see a dog. I want to see if I can find the dog on my own. Probably not. Is that... Oh! Yeah, okay. Paimon doesn't see him though. When it comes to seeing time since I guess. Oh, okay, wow. I was just triggered. I was just triggered by a memory from Silent Hill 1, where you go find some key in a doghouse, and as soon as you like turn around, the dog attacks you. I don't know why. I mean, I've seen doghouses in other games. I must have over the years, but like, wow, Wow, because everything here is like weird and a little bit off. Just like, oh, there's a doghouse, but where's the dog? And I immediately remembered Silent Hill 1. And the fact that we don't know where the dog, and we need to feed the dog? Damn, that triggered me hard. Okay. Sorry. Noble sir, it is an honor to receive... Oh hey, it's the boar. I forgot the boar's name. Was it Petit Show? Was it Al? Okay, I'm just... I need to calm down. Okay. Doggy. Noble sir, it is an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again, as well as Miss Marianne. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy? And how do you do, dear little miss? Well, thanks for being polite and all, but, Anne, what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be... Maury! His name is Maury, yes. Oh, she's not laughing. He has always kept me company. Does this mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs really look like? Don't fuss over the details too much. Water can take any shape, and life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. This is a different matter. So, the dog manifested as a hydro boar? Didn't Al say something similarly weird? Yeah, I heard something similar said that the body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child like all the others. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too will be drawn out of one's form. I feel like there's a word missing or something. Okay. But if you are trying to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. Anne? I remember something even though I really didn't want to. Okay. How much do you remember, Anne? Marianne is now acting like she knows what's going on. Or like behaving like she knows what's going on. Like she knows what's going on. That's... yeah. I don't know, there's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Alright, we're feeding the dog. Understood. See you. Miss Mary Ann, see you, dear guests. Oh, this is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keep going up. If we hadn't seen the dog, Paimon would have forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we say we were going to rescue Princess Lyris? That's right. My apologies, but there's no princess here. Only us. Today we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the past. She has to be here. But Marianne said... so that's gonna mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right? Do you really want to hear what I have to say? Oh, this is bad. Of course, you've got the bringer, don't you? Paimon, all we experienced so far was just a story. Wait, but didn't we team up with the Narzissenkreuz adventure team to defeat the Narcissus henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment. Is there even a Narzissenkreuz kingdom amongst the 7 nations? You're right, Paimon didn't think of that. So, the adventure team, Al Petit Show, Colonel Kate, Jack, Maury, the 2 of us, and our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? No, that can't be. Paimon can't escape that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower? There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit if this was just a story. You know, like how there was no holy blade mentioned at the start, and how a sealed tower still had monsters and bubble formations inside of it? Yep. Paimon, I think I understand what Zoe is trying to say. So all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm of the story, is that right? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. Interesting. So the Holy Blade, Narcissus, these are still inside the story, it's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Okay. Paimon still finds it hard to imagine anyone who would create such a huge building for just a story. I believe the structure already exists. Yeah, it's inspired by a real life thing. It was just used as the setting for the story. Marianne. So that means that the things I recalled along the way were things that happened here before, and I'm just a character in the story. You're not merely a character, you're the writer? The fact that you can think about that means that you can remember it. But if that's the case, who is Anne? I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Lyris. Alright. And dears Anne, our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it is time for you to leave. Oh, the threats have been levied. Why did you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Oh, spare a thought for Anne's feelings at least. Oh, what's happening? Your vision suddenly blurs and you suddenly feel weightless at the temperature for okay. Oh. She kicked us out. but shh, there's no need to say anything. Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave oceanid, and we set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world, and dragons too, but I also know that the world's affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with a princess after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic. Every time I thought about it, do you remember now, Anne? No, there has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth, my only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go see the world and see how it's changed in the past, these past years. Okay. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personalities, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate and to experience all of the beauty of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Silk Paimon, and it was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapausis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Mary Ann, why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we? Haha, I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon Siluk. Okay, I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures, but I know what happened in the past. I already know that there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell? Okay. Oh boy. Are we gonna die? Wait, oh, is this like Temple Run? Go with the flow. I mean, I don't have to do anything though, right? What if I don't press? Yeah. I can. Yeah. I can barely just do this. Wait, what are we doing? What's happening? Wait, no. Okay. I thought I was gonna crash into the wall. Okay, and I'm sorry, Knight Suruk Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. As you led me off the story's track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring this story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to Narcissus invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? Did you know that things would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help Anne. Oh. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne, huh? Paimon didn't understand anything Mary Ann said there at the end. Did you, Anne? I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. Well, Paimon feels that this is unfair, not just for you, Anne, but to us too. That's why we've got to find out what happened. At least if we do, we can come up with some sort of a plan. This mission was very confusing, actually, right? Yeah. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Mary Ann said or whatever, we just want to help you, Anne. Isn't that right? We'll find a way. Okay. Still, if this is all just a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play? So much more, so much lore hidden between the lines. I can't be sure, but I think we're more likely. An accident. And that's why we can bring this story to an end. Paimon gets it. That's what. So that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. You might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock the story off course, that means that we've opened all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right? You could say that. Thank you, Nightsulk. Thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Anne, and since we need to continue our adventure, well, can you think of anything that could help us figure out what to do next? Let me think. My memories contain a place known as the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. This place appears to have very deep connection to past events. That's true. The Narcissan Kingdom adventure team, yeah, they seem connected, alright. Do you have any idea where this Ordo might be? No. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that's right. We're very experienced adventurers. If you need it found, we'll find it. Okay. I guess that's it. Anne in Wonderland. Luxurious chest.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Okay. Oh. Is there actually a quest for it? No, right? Okay. Wait, where are we? Okay. I guess we're out. I think they just like made this area so that you don't have to like go back through the underwater area to leave this whole place. It's just a quick exit. I am so confused. I feel like the mission was cut short. Like I thought we were gonna fight this Marianne person, and also I didn't try to enter the house. Like I thought about it in the cutscene. I was like, if I just have one more chance to enter the house, like at least try the door if it's usable.
More speed.
But yeah, I don't understand. Like Marianne is dreaming up stuff, and then I guess accidentally created Anne, which is its own sentient entity. I don't know what's happening.